Because we are going into our qualifier. It's Nameless versus Tree of a Kind. I'm so glad that it's tree and not three because, you know, I totally don't have issues with that little thing. Let's get into this, shall we? Here we are, 3v3, 2v2, then 1v1. Then we start mixing up the game modes after that. So for those of you unaware of the rosters, Ronde, Demensa, and Ocelon. It's Metane, Taz, and Ixo. And Demensa, yesterday, had one of the most impressive solo days of Rocket League we've seen. Took down OSM, he took down Scrub Killer, and he almost took down Khaled. Can he put it back up today? It's very likely that he's going to be taking on Ixo in the 1v1 later on, but we'll wonder about that as and when we get to it. Ixo playing incredibly well in our previous series, so gonna have to be very worried about him, considering he is gonna be in pretty much every single game that is played. On the side of Nameless, they need Demensa to be popping off pretty early. They just want to have that state of mind knowing that he is there, and he is playing well. Metane blasts it, but Ronde reads the play incredibly well. Gonna keep that one out, but the pressure is still on. Ixo can't get the ball past Ocelon. Demensa with the follow. Taz is to clear. He has Ixo as an option, but Ixo couldn't run onto the ball. Instead, just has to keep it away from the oncoming challenge. No, Ocelon's going to dive on in, but he gave Taz a little bit of angle to work with. Booming clear to Demensa. Didn't get the touch that he wanted. Ronde up. It's going to be left with Metane. Metane was also having his moment in the last series. Ixo passes over to Metane. Off the backboard, that second touch is going to be available for anyone to take. Taz going to get it past Ocelon, though. Had plenty of time to recover after his previous touch. Where is this first goal going to come from? Taz has got Ixo, but that is a poor ball from him. We did want him over. Here we go. Second time to Ixo. And he hits the angle. First one, two down the middle, but Ronde's touch just didn't get enough on the ball. Right back to him, and he gets a second try. Ocelon now with a chance to try and put this back up, but Ixo avoids the demo attempt and takes the ball away. Mr. Demensa now up. Gonna have a second touch off the backboard. Metane's not gonna get there first. And Ocelon makes it 1-1. Demensa pirouettes in the air and then slams right through the challenge. Metane never stood a chance. All right, we'll get these guys a new server after this match. There's Taz up. Ocelon only over to Ixo. Not a good block, though. Taz over to the corner. Has he got any passing options around? No. Ronde forced to save twice. And this is going to be awkward now. Demensa doesn't have any passing options. If he lost that challenge by too much, his team was going to be in big trouble for the rebound. Tane does clear. Taz is still in his opponent's goal. He has not made any progress back. Finally crossing over that halfway line. And then crossing right back over to keep that pressure on. Taz off the backboard. I don't think he just had a second thought about either double tapping or going straight for net. I'm not really picking either. Metane for the far corner. Getting lots of demos. Demensa takes on Metane. Taz again for the backboard. Might actually hit it. It's gone off the ceiling and in. And what was supposed to be a setup ends up just being a goal. Rix just misreads it. Oh, well, we're right back to it. Demensa straight off the kickoff. They power right through. That is definitely a called for play. Ocelon just slides it across. Back to all even here. Minute and 15. Ronde to Ocelon. Goes the other side of the field. Metane's been quick to it. It's on target. And it's in. Far too quick on the rebound. Takes 2 players out just for himself, and he's got it on target as well. Cannot afford to be having those sort of mistakes if you're in this stage of the tournament. And the freeze part of this tournament has been slightly understated compared to the 1s and the 2s. But having that freeze pickup is always so important just to set yourself right. Rix decides to go in late. Taz was thinking about it. This might be an opportunity to create something here. Ocelon back to Rix Ronde. I love the plan. Unfortunately, all the plan was done in a little triangle that was far too clustered together to really cause the defense any real issues about where the ball was going to go. Looking to get it all back to 3-3. Ocelon's in, and Ocelon misses. Is that the last opportunity they're going to get? Ocelon now looking for the backboard. Rix Ronde dives on through to Mensa. It's not a great touch from him, but neither is it much from the defense. They're trying to find some way to get rid of, and they have managed to do it. Right. Let's get him a new server, shall we? So, 3v3 game gets handed over. I need like a strangest stranger on my side, don't I? Make life so much easier for me. Oh yeah, I need to update Thing, don't I? That would also be very, very useful. There we go. Beep boop. Oh, I put it on the wrong team. Beep. Boop. I think we're making another server, lads. Nah, ignore the noise. Oh, it's 2v2. Oh, it's my bad. No, I'm just thick. I'm just really thick. I saw everyone leaving and I was like, oh, what's that going on about? Oh, wait, good save following up. Metane wants to try and put it in afterwards. Almost got a triple touch. Basically, I saw people join and I saw people leave, and I was like, oh, did they just not like the server? Oh, okay, I guess we'll make another one. Thankfully, my stupidity has not affected the game. Ronde, good flick over the top of Ixo. Metane's forced to cover. Metane does very well in the 2v1s, and he's going to have to do very well again. Managed to do exactly that. Now Ixo on the counter-attack. He is going to be all by himself, though. Ocelon passes it back. Rix Ronde. He saw the danger. Metane was barreling in. Not having any wasted motion, and Ocelon wastes an opportunity on net. Trevor can't get this. They can put themselves onto qualification points. Ixo past Ocelon. Almost got the block again, but Rix Ronde, man. He is timing every single challenge absolutely brilliantly. So many of these that if Rix Ronde does end up losing the ball, he is giving up a wide open net because he's been the last man back, but he's nailed it. Unfortunately, Ocelon has also been nailed out of this play. That is now that 1-0, and this is so big because that lead could get them to match point. Forgot that I wasn't supposed to be skipping those replays. My bad. I will not do it for the next few. There was an explosion. There's your description of how the replay was. Metain explosive a shot of his own. Ronde taken out yet again. This demo's working out really well for Tree of a Kind. They have controlled this midfield for, well, basically since they scored the goal. Metain up, goes for net. That is a beautiful shot, but couldn't quite dip it underneath the bar. Another setup. Question basically is how aggressive do Tree of a Kind want to be to get their next goal? They've had a few opportunities where if they just barrel in that second player, they'll easily score it, but do they really need to? They've got the 1-0 up. Now they're stuck 2v1, and Rick Ronde's pretty much let them get away with that, and that is a gorgeous save. Ixo keeps it out. Metain's going to have to be one-on-one now against Rick Ronde. Gets taken out by the bump, but the shot's not on target. Ixo goes in and out. Metain with Ixo in support. They look to take the ball to the other side of the field. It's a little bit of a let-off for Rick Ronde. Both teams barely hanging on. Ocelon looking to just palm it up for Rick Ronde, but the set's not good enough. Metain thinking out going for the ball. Doesn't even get the block on Ocelon either, so Ixo will be by himself. Infield passing option is around. Ocelon chooses to go for the solo play, however. Oh, awkward bounce. That's going to offer it up. Didn't quite read it. You see it come on in. Defense thinks it's going to bop downwards. Instead, pops straight up for Ocelon. Well, it was awkward. You can't really blame them for it. What is important is that they've got themselves back into this game now. So zero boost to really work with, but apparently he does not care. Still gave Ocelon plenty of problems. Rick Ronde tried to set himself up, almost just out Metain instead. Popped over to the side. Ocelon spots the demo. Ixo with the control. To the wall as well. Ronde will want a challenge. He's done exactly that. Now Ixo, he's gone for it. Both players committing to the idea of being the second man, and both committing to the idea that they could concede if that went terribly wrong. And this shot has gone terribly wrong. Ixo blasts the ball to the blue side of the field. I don't know if Rick Ronde managed to pick up that boost first. Either way, Ocelon has to reboost. Now Rick's back onto the ball. It's a very heavy first touch. Didn't really give him the chance to follow it up. 10 seconds now. Ocelon. Not got Rick Ronde up with him here. Wants to try and take it by himself, but that first touch was far too low. He's never going to get straight into the net. Oh, Metain almost gets Rick Ronde. Went for the turn, and so did Ixo. Metain now against Ocelon. Ocelon determined to find him, but somehow Metain avoids everything, gets the save, and now Ocelon gets himself removed from the play. Metain to finish this game off. Rick Ronde keeps him out. Both sides having some gorgeous plays. Ixo used to pull shot the ball long. Ronde, not the best touch, and Ocelon decided to go for it. Wanted to see if he could bait in Ixo. Rick's faking out the first challenge, but both players end up going. And moved Ocelon as well. Ixo's got the angle. He's got the shot, but Rick Ronde, man, how many saves has he got? Got 3 to his name. Every single one of them has been absolutely crucial. Good flick from Ixo. Ocelon there at the last moment. I have not been overly impressed with Rick Ronde's offense, but his defense has been solid. There's nothing that they're going to be able to do about this. Tree of a Kind are on qualification points. all up to Ixo. Rix is out. Are they going to be keeping Ocelon in? No, Ocelon's out as well. Here comes Demensa. Not surprised by this move. But I cannot wait for this match. Demensa was the star of yesterday on the EU qualifying side. Can he be the star today? If they're going to start turning this around, Demensa has to win this game. And they're going to have to do it again afterwards. Yesterday, despite Demensa winning his 1v1 matchup, they didn't throw him back in against Scrub. Instead, elected to go with a different game mode. I don't think they can afford to do that here. Here is Demensa. And there was almost the perfect start, but he's fully committed. Demensa's playstyle can be very erratic. He's hard to read. Even when you do, he's just still going to fully go for the block. It's going to be up to Ixo to make sure that his recoveries are good after each flick, because there's a very high possibility that he's going to get blocked on many of them. Here is Demensa. Ixo with the right idea, however, didn't commit. Instead, let Demensa show his hand. And Demensa was forced us to scramble afterwards. The other thing that we noticed about Demensa yesterday is just how solid that kickoff was. From Demensa yesterday. Getting a lot of free goals for it. Demensa now forces Ixo to jump. Shot is off the crossbar. Demensa determined to keep this one up. 37 boost for Ixo. What's Demensa on? Pretty much similar. And Ixo does pick up the corner boost. Yep, Demensa now has to move out. As soon as that 100 is on Ixo's name, he's got no choice but to back down, but Demensa, huge mistake. It wasn't too difficult to deal with, just had to pop it up. Very likely he was going to be giving up the 100 boost in the corner, but rather that than just putting it in your own net. Not the start for Demensa he wanted. Now on the ball, tried to catch Ixo out, but Ixo got the feeling that if there was any playstyle he was going to be ready for today, it's this one. Just feels like Ixo knows exactly what each touch is going to do. There's no real way to surprise him. 3-0 to the better. And Demensa has not been able to force too much offense. He had a scramble on the goal line. That was it. Ixo has been in most of the control. Decides to bump away Demensa. And there's another one. Just doesn't look like Demensa quite knows what to do. 4 goals up. 2 minutes played. Tree of a kind. Look like they've taken this second life of theirs. And they have made the absolute most of it. Oh, Demensa, no! He somehow keeps it out. Now he needs to score off this. Ixo went all in, and he has done exactly that. If that one went in, I was going to be more than happy just to call this, because Demensa did not look like he was ready for this game. It's a scrappy goal. Some might call it a fluky goal. But it is exactly what Demensa needs, and now he needs to capitalize off it. Ixo's not back. 2-4, and suddenly we got ourselves a real match. Can Demensa settle down? He's got 2 goals. One off a kickoff, one off an Ixo misplay. Ixo just right back to work. Wow, Ixo's looking like Demensa was yesterday. Just all in on every single play you can possibly get. Demensa trying to barrel Ixo out of the way. Instead, Ixo putting the pressure on. And Demensa's putting his own net again. Four-goal lead opened up. And we're still really waiting for Dementor to settle down, but Ixo's not letting him. Ixo's in constant motion. He's not going back. He's keeping Dementor in a little 50-50 in his own head the entire time. Is he going to challenge? Is it a fake challenge? And Dementor just doesn't know the answer half the time. Drop down. Wants the bump on Ixo. Ends up saving his own shot. Ixo just waits to clear. 0 boost for Dementor. He needs to pick up that corner. Does remove Ixo as well. There's a very straightforward dribble, though. Only one option for it. Was going to go high. Was the right decision. When you get into that sort of position, you've got to play it as quickly as you possibly can, because Ixo's going to start shutting down the angle incredibly quickly. So you've got to get there before he can really get in the right spot, as Dementor's forced to watch that one off the post. Unless Ixo goes off his current game, this is going to be so difficult. Dementor not catching that shot. Couldn't get the boost. 3 goals still the difference here, and it is going to be Dementor on the ball. Looks like it's going to be another air dribble attempt. Instead, goes for the backflip. Just wants to get some boost out of Ixo. He's got a little bit of time here to still go for these slow plays. Ixo baiting him around. He knows Dementor's play style. Chasing him down. And wasting out the clock. It's going to probably be another one up. Ixo is playing the field and he's playing the clock. Tree of a kind. I'm sure the rest of the team is watching right now. What a roller coaster of a day they've had. They were out not too long ago. Now they're back in. Very much looks like they're going to the main event. Dementor clatters Ixo, and he's going to get at least... Oh, no! He's missed it! And that is very much how Dementor's day has gone. I was a little worried after we saw the previous few games where Dementor didn't seem like he was up to his standards that he was yesterday. It was always going to be a big ask for him to still be at that level. And it is going to be all over from here. Ixo coming out big when his team needed him. Played great in the last series. He's played even better in this one. And it is going to be Tree of a Kind as your last European Fusion Rocket League tournament qualifiers. Congratulations to them. We'll be seeing them on Monday. Right, well. That was an interesting day, wasn't it? Congratulations to Tree of a Kind. And, yeah, looking forward to seeing more. I'm assuming Solaria is still playing on the... Wait, I'm sure Jordan's match is still going. So, you know, the last one's a bit of a lie, but, you know, who knows? Who knows, man?